Let me see. Let me see this. Get in there, get into that tripod there, get up in that tripod. Man, there's a little bit of wind blowing. Go watch out for the windy. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I think it's blowing northeast right now. That's good. It's supposed to spin around and blow west, and that's bad. You don't want that west wind. My weather app predict wind was showing like fearsome wind. Orange colored code, orange, which is very bad for this afternoon. As usual, I'm off like a herd of turtles, you know, just kind of going real slow. But we are going. We're going out. We're trying. Good morning, Edward. Got to put together some more of those green hoochies. Because those things were kicking butt yesterday, man. Let's make some more of them. The green, where is it? This one. Look, I got 3 left. Green sparkly with the pink head. That's right. We need to make more the pink sparkly with the green, buddy. That's this. The hoochie lore of destiny. Yeah, I don't know if we can fish all day. I don't know if we can fish at all. But the little northeast wind is okay out there. It's kind of blocked by the land, but the west wind is no bueno. It blows against the current and it sucks. The only good thing about the west wind is once you get a little ways up the bar, and like once you get up a little bit, you turn east to get back in the harbor. So like 1/3 of the trip, half of the trip is wind behind you. Oh, it's a top secret, Edward. People were counting. They're not supposed to count once we get over 5. Less than 10. More than 5. Mud Files, good morning. Yeah, this, you know, Edward, the fleet's mobile. If they feel like it, they can come up here. I don't want them up here. It turned into a total disaster last fall. They caught every fish. They caught all the fish. I understand they didn't have any fish down there, but I don't think they have any fish down there now either. I don't know. The numbers are so awful. It's better. It's better. Yesterday was better fishing. That's what we're looking for. Silas, what's up? Yeah, we're headed out. I got the wind behind me, making 6.3 knots. Crossing over the shortcut here in the rocky piles and stuff in the back. I'm still in the harbor area. Let me get my leader material going. Tie up a couple of these secret or not so secret, thanks to me, hoochie rigs here. The guy Barry, I don't know his last name, but he got killed last year in a boating accident. I think it was last year. Might have been the year before last. Yeah, I think maybe it was 2 years ago. Very, I don't know. He had this boat originally. Okay, so he had this boat, the Moonlight, and he sold the Moonlight to Jeff Fraker. The Moonlight's at the dock here now. And then he had this boat called the My Line, and the My Line had a lot of rot in the wood. So does the Moonlight. And he got this boat, Lisa Jean or something like that. And yeah, he got killed by the prop shaft in the engine room, tangled up in the shaft. Hope everybody remembers that. He was all right. You know what? Spent some time with that guy a little bit on the dock. He showed me his logbooks one time. For the summer opener 2 years ago. Yeah, the year he got killed. 2024, yeah. And this lure is one that, why am I forgetting his name now? Barry and Sonny both have this tied up, and Sonny, I think, got it from Barry. It's this green one, and I never caught on it. I was starting to think that they were just playing a trick on me and everybody else because they left it out visible on their back deck. Hey, I don't know, maybe it was a trick, but it was working yesterday, that's for sure. The pink, the green, and then this one inside, the pink. Yeah, they started out biting the mother of pearl, glow with the mother of pearl, like that rainbow shine one on there. And then they went on these green ones in the afternoon part. Man, I need a knife. Where's the knife? Hey, gotta cut the 100-pound with a knife or it won't fit through this twinkle skirt. Get in there! There we go. Roger Blake, good morning, Roxy! Welcome back, Roxy! 8435. Yeah, that's the one. Like that. I don't know why, but there's lots of lures that look kind of like that. The fish, all fish tend to like green and pink together. For some reason, sets them off. Makes them go crazy. Yeah, it's probably fixing to get not so nice out there today, that's for sure. I'm happy to see the wind is blowing northeast right now. Noah said northeast 10, 5 foot, and then tonight they said west 10, 6 foot. By 6 foot, that probably means like 6 foot chop. That westerly stands the current right up. Like diesel fuel all over everything here. Roger, good morning. Yeah, hopefully we got them dialed in after yesterday. We can just go start beating up on them today. I should make my gear the same on my floats as my mains because the mains are really kicking butt. The floats are a little bit different. We got a big one right at the end on the big spoon on the float. Maybe I'll put another big spoon on the other float. Because the flashers seem to work better. You know, I was using flashers on the cannonball on my heavies, but right at the end, I caught a nice big one on the ball spoon on the float. I just measured it probably down like this, not long. And then I looked down in the water. You know what? I've been seeing them in the water. The water's real clear yesterday, so I could watch my baits. You know, and. The hoochies are kind of like flipping around. They're going around in a circle, but they're kind of flipping like this. I had one that was kind of like half, like it wasn't really moving very much, and what did I do? It was a metal flasher. I bent the flasher some more. Actually, I still haven't caught one with that. But I put a brand new metal flasher in and caught the jumbo on this lure. Green and pink. What do we call it? We can call it berry. Berry sushi. Pelican! Pucker! Pelican pucker! Pachucker! I don't know what that is. Pelicans are kind of cool. Sometimes they get more than they can handle, though, in their crop, don't they? You ever see a pelican that just died because it ate too big of a something? Kind of like a seagull stuck in its thing. Feeder file? Get out of here, pelican sucker. You're out! What's going on, Roger Blue? Yeah, it happened at night, Edward, in the dark. Something dumb, the float switch was stuck or something, and he went down there. That's the story I heard. Never came back. It's worse too, but I won't expand on it. Hey, what's up, Alex? The moral to the story is don't get wrapped up in the prop. Or the shaft, I mean. The prop shaft. Man, I got a lot of trash in this boat. All I want is some hooks to tie jigs up with. I looked around this morning, I still can't find my pliers. I got 2 pairs of pliers in here. There's gonna be a gale on Wednesday, Thursday. It's gonna gale, so I'm gonna find my pliers. Unless I need them before then, I don't find them. In fact, I do need it before then. I really need to cut my float line and put a swivel in there because it's so twisted. See with my flashlight, maybe I can find it. I need my crimpers for that. You know, I heard something go down, like I was fishing and then I sat down on my chair and I heard something go like whack. I don't know if it... That was my pliers. Little pliers though. You got power there. Cape Cod's knocked out, huh? Hey, it looks alright out on the ocean so far. It's no white caps. The westerly hasn't started yet. Seems like a small swell. We're still in the cove right now, but I see the Mabel A. I forgot to look at the Mabel A yesterday. Let's look at it with the binoculars real quick. Looks like it turned around. It's turned around 180 degrees. Man, if they don't get that thing off the beach, there's a lot of good salvage on it, that's for sure. Let's see it. Hold on. Let's see on this knife. Found some big pliers. I can't make hooks because I can't crimp the hooks on the swivels with no pliers. What the heck, man? Look at this. Where is she? Over there. There it is, man. Right there. You guys see it? Well, it doesn't really look like it doesn't look like it's sinking into the sand real bad, but I don't know, we're like 800 yards away. Yeah. Folded a stop sign in half with the plow. Start getting some of these daggone oily rags out of here from that disaster we had. I looked at my engine room pretty careful this morning with a flashlight. I didn't see much going on down there. I drained my ray core. There was no water, like none. That's good. Checked my oil. I might be losing oil. I'm not gaining oil, that's for sure. This boat is so sensitive to the level, like if it's tipped one way or the other, the oil level changes on the dipstick. So we burned fuel yesterday and we added weight on the opposite side of I put all the fish on the opposite side of the dipstick, so it was down. It was like a tiny bit above the max line. It might have been like, let's say it was a 3/16 of an inch above max, and now it's right on the max line. So not enough to make me think that like it's got a horrible leak or burning like so much, but it's enough that I'm definitely going to check on it again before I go back out. These pliers are really handy. You can do just about anything with these. Definitely not too small. Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit unnerving. I'm the only boat out here. I'd rather have a buddy boat. You know, if it gets rough, the Harbor Master boat's like a 22-foot landing craft. They ain't gonna come out here and get me in high seas. They'll come get me if it's nice. But 10 knot westerly isn't good for a landing craft like that. Maybe. The guy who runs it's really brave. Leader lines all over the place. Get that stuff picked up before it finds its way into my dang belts. One time I had the line get into my belts. Whoa. Yeah, it shut me down. It got on the leader spool, you know, and the loose end got into the bilge and went into the alternator belt. And it wrapped it up around the shiv until it jumped the belt off. That was not good. That was my old boat. But you don't want that to happen. I don't recommend it. I should make a list of all the things that I've already done that you should not do while you're on a boat. That's one of them. Let me throw my stabilizers out real quick before it starts getting choppy. There's a little bit of northwest chop coming in here. Off the autopilot. I'm back, sort of. Yeah, it might be westerly out on the bay already. It's not blowing west in here, but there's a daggone chop rolling in that I don't like. Greg was out on Sunday, and the north wind came up, and he said it was unfishable. He was hooking them, but he got blown in. That is not. I don't like that. I don't want to deal with any of it, to tell you the truth. But I kind of need money right now. The fish are out here, so I won't go out in anything of any substantial weather, but if there's fish, then I will. Yeah, it's 8:14 a.m. in the morning. Turn my ringer on. Yes. I woke up a little bit early this morning, and I was like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. The weather didn't look good last night for today. And it was supposed to snow, and I could hear snow sliding off my roof, and I'm like, man, I could kind of feel, my wall is a little bit drafty in my bedroom. I could feel the breeze coming through the wall. I'm like, So I was up, but I didn't actually get out of bed, and then the alarm went off, you know. I might have got a little head start because... So then I went and I came down to the harbor with the dog, and I walked the dog, you know, let the dog do his business, because I don't want the dog in the boat. I think I have an exhaust leak. And it's one thing for me up here with the window open next to my face and the door open back there, but the dog is down below in the, there's only one porthole down there. There's not much ventilation. I don't want to kill the dog. Poor Wilson. And also, it's not good when it gets rough for him. You lost power in Alaska? What the heck, bub? Get on here, get power! Why my port stabilizer is trailing back pretty far. It might have got tangled in the chain when I tossed it out. I don't know, it's not back that far. Okay. Yeah, it's back there pretty far. I better fix it. I hate fixing stuff on the boat. So there's something tangled up in the... It might be the way I have the rope. The rope is dragging the line back. I don't know. Give me a second here. I gotta drag this freaking 60-pound stabilizer up and see what's wrong with it. Can't have it. I need the stabilization. It doesn't stabilize very well if it's not sideways on the boat. Eventually we might get out there. Well, good morning, Glenn. No other boats, man. They're all afeared of the westerly, I'm sure. My normal buddy boat's washed up on the beach over there. And there's another trawler that got himself ready to go and went out fishing on Sunday and Monday. Or Saturday and Sunday. I was still broke down on Saturday, and then I don't usually fish on Sunday. But he has like more important things to do than go trolling 5 fish. So there used to be a big boat that would always fish, Jeff Breaker, but his boat, the Moonlight, it's all jacked up. I don't think he has a permit right now. So it's not fishing. And there's a couple of older guys that have bigger boats, but they don't usually fish till March, and they won't fish unless it's nice. It's a night. You know what? Northeast 10 is the nice forecast, but West 10 is not good at all. It's survivable. West 10 is survivable, but it ain't nice. One of the things that led me to come out here, even though the West 10 is the seas are pretty small. If it was said West 10 and it was like 8 or 9 foot, I wouldn't have come out. But it's supposed to be 5 foot and then go to 6 foot. I mean, it should be survivable. Hopefully. I don't have to get picked up by the Coast Guard and my boat wash up on the beach too. That'd be terrible. Deckhands? No. I might have to get a deckhand the way my arm's acting. At least it's my left arm. You know, I was thinking about that last night. My right arm went really bad once. Same way. From gaffing chum salmon and cohos one year when it was busy. Throwing them up in the boat. And I just really babied it. I stopped shooting my bow and babied the arm. And now it's fine. Now it's my left arm. It's maybe maybe it's the way maybe the fish. I don't. The floats, running the floats seems to be like a carpal tunnel issue with the floats. I've got these big planer board things that I run, and they don't feel good on my elbow. I'm trying to get a workaround for them where I can kind of hold the float with my right arm mostly, but. Man, those fish were killing me yesterday. Those big salmon was like trying to hold the flasher with my left arm, and they're pulling on that. Woo, man, hurts just talking about it. Ooh, lift, don't swing. Yeah, it's my left arm. I'm not swinging with my left arm. It's not that. That's what was happening with my lift the float. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's bad. It's kind of like getting worse. And we're just coming into the season to catch a few fish here. You're right, though. You can lift these salmon in, except for the very biggest ones. You just lift them right in. They don't get that big anymore anyway. But I wouldn't want to try and lift a 20-pounder. It almost seems like you catch more sometimes if you just lift the things in, because you don't mess around there like waiting for the right headshot with the gaff, waiting, and then meanwhile you could have just lifted it in and got your gear back down while they were biting. I tend to lift cohos sometimes. It all depends how I'm feeling. You kind of still need to bonk the cohos so they de-scale themselves. Same thing with the kids. I was watching these women fish once. What boat did they have? They had this boat. This was years ago at Sitka. Chum fishing was pretty good. What boat was that? They had like a really odd boat. It was it's like an inboard outboard type of boat, like a big long cabin cruiser with a pointy nose. It wasn't big. It was not a big boat, but it was long and pointy. Anyway, there was women on that boat, like old women, and they were getting big numbers too. Like I heard the numbers they were getting. I didn't know what I was doing. Not that I know what I'm doing now, but they would just lift them in. I was watching them, on the chum grounds or whatever they call it, chum patch down there, and they would just casually lift them into the boat. Casually unhook them, fish on every hook. Yeah, an older guy, well, he's not really older, but someone who had more health problems than me with the muscles and stuff from trolling. he got his floats and he like melted a grip into them because they're so like I don't know how he did it, but heated up a piece of metal and then made like a handhold on them. Man, I don't want to lift the float at all. My right arm is good to go right now, so I've just been kind of like trying to do it with my right arm and like minimal left arm, but when I put on the port float with my left, it's like you have to use your left to grab it. Yeah, man, it hurts. And then yesterday, that one of those whatever, I had some fish on there that was just killing me. I was like, whoa, no more, because I like to hold the flasher like this, and then that way when they pull on it, you know, the flasher bends a little bit. And yeah, I'm holding like this and they're pulling it. When they pull down on this, it's right here. Woo! Like, never mind. I put the line like this and I got the line straight to my hand, the hand can go down and then I can grab the fish. Yeah, Taylor might be right. Maybe I just grab it with my right and just pull it in. So I don't have to deal with that. That was like, woo. Man, it's going to get windy out here today, I know it. This looks threatening. Very threatening. Let's read a Bible verse before we get going here. Maybe that'll help allay my fears. Bad weather. Revelation is not helping. Let's just read a psalm, it'll be great. Psalm 97. The Lord reigns, let the earth rejoice, let the multitude of Israel of isles be glad. Clouds and darkness surround him, righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. The fire goes before him and burns up his enemies round about. His lightning lights the world. The earth sees and trembles. The mountains melt like wax at the presence of the Lord. At the presence of the Lord, the whole earth, the heavens declare his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. Let all be put to shame who serve carved images, who boast in idols. Worship him, all you gods. Zion hears and is glad, and the daughters of Judah rejoice, because of your judgments, O Lord. For you, Lord, are most high above all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. You who love the Lord hate evil. He preserves the souls of his saints. He delivers them out of the hands of the wicked. Light is sown for the righteous, and gladness for the upright in heart. Rejoice in the Lord, you righteous. Give thanks at the remembrance of his holy name. Amen. Alright, what was I doing? Just gonna make another one of these green doors. Put a rope handle? Yeah, maybe. The thing is, you gotta operate this, there's like a clasp. You gotta operate the clasp with one hand and hold the thing with the other hand. Well, I was trying to get it with the needle nose pliers yesterday. Needle nose pliers wasn't doing it. Just do it. Alright. See if we can get out there and catch some fish today. Good morning, Johnny Small Pepper. I need to get better at reading the scripture. My brain does not work right. It's like, it shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard, but it is. It would help if I already knew what it said before I read it. Maybe one day. My brain is made of mush. Paul and Wilfred, what's up? Another one of these lures up that was working. This might be a, like, just drive the boat out, put the gear down, and then turn around and come back. This is exactly why I drained all the fuel out of that tank and put all new fuel in, because I did not want to be out here and have the, you know, get rough and have it kick water into my filters that I can't handle again. Thanks, Anna. Anna is here. Yeah, we're gonna try and get straight out on the fish before it gets too rough. Not messing around. We're gonna go straight back where we're getting them. Drop the gear in the gut. Be there in no time. Wonder if I got another one of those metal flashers I can put on my float bag. I got one more. Oh my goodness. We have a snap handy, that's what I want to know. It looked like the wind was going to go from northeast to north to west. Once it switches north, that'll be bad. Once it switches west, I'm probably going to leave. I might leave on the north wind. I might not even be able to fish at all. We'll see. We're not there yet. We're close though. Looks like we're going to be able to fish. Like it'll be fishable. not going to be fishable. Not ideal like yesterday. Oh yeah, we got the old snap. I don't know why they like these nickel snaps better than the stainless ones, but they sure do seem to like those better. Yeah, I don't know about like, I don't know. Holly said she felt an earthquake the other day, but I didn't feel it. I hope so, Glenn, because we're out here now and it's getting a little rough. We'll find out. Stay tuned. I had a North Pacific spoon on yesterday, a number 5 North Pacific spoon. And the ring pulled off of it. I must have had a fish on it, pulled the whole daggone welded ring off of it. I pulled it up at the end of the day, there was no hook, and I thought, oh, I pulled that chintzy little hook off. And then I thought about it later on, I'm like, you know what, there wasn't a ring on it. I pulled the ring off. That's what happened to it. Put this on this. Well, Anna, keep in mind, I don't think we're going to fish the whole day. We might only fish for a couple hours here. Once it starts getting gnarly, I'm probably going to turn right around and come in. I don't want to. We'll see how our fuel system's doing. I guess I could take a peek while we're at it. I got an electric inline pump now in my fuel line, so I feel better about it. I can turn the pump on and crack the rate core and still have fuel pressure to the engine. That's handy. If you crack it, normally it'll shut you down, but if you got the pump, you can turn the pump on and crack it and close the water out of it. I'd rather just, I don't think there shouldn't be enough. I got a full tank of fuel. There shouldn't be enough water in the bottom of the tank to cause an issue. But I'll probably be taking a look here if it starts getting rough. When it starts getting rough. Okay. I got some of the lure that was working tied up. Yeah, 3 would be great. And lure's tied up. We are clear of the finger bar here. Wind is east northeast at about 10 knots, which is good. That means the forecast from the Kanoa people is holding true so far. So we want northeast 10 today. We want that to be the case. So we want. Predict wind shows around noon o'clock having it turn west. And then around like 1:30, 3 o'clock, it looked like it turns orange. Orange is bad. Yeah. West orange is not going to be cool. You don't want to be out here in 25 knot westerly. It's not fishable. Not for this boat. And we'll be dropping our hooks in here in about 15 minutes, maybe less. Coming around, I normally put them in up here and then troll through the gut, but I'm going to set my gear deep just like I was yesterday. I can't get through the gut with the gear set that deep. my daggone tools are going on this point. Yes, asphyxiated by the dang, what you call it, carbon monoxide. Yeah, get the fuel conditioner. I got some fuel conditioner, Glenn. I got some, but I'm waiting for my filters to come in. I got a case of filters coming too, so waiting for my filters to get in. Starting to see the 5-foot seas they're talking about. I don't like it. Kind of close together. I think we can deal until it goes west. We're not going to like the north and the west wind. North wind would be okay as long as the tide's going out. I think tide goes out till about around noon. And if we got 10 knot north and the outgoing tide, that won't, or incoming tide, that won't be pretty. This will be good though. We need a little bit of rocking and rolling to see what our situation is with the water. I'm pretty sure I got the water out of this tank over here, and I got that tank shut off. So the tank over here, I drained it completely to the bottom as far as I could get in there, which wasn't all of it, but 99.5% I got out of there. It's that 5.5% I'm worried about. Okay. It needs conditions the harbor master is still come with me. Trawler up on the beach in Sitka in Peril Strait, Dead Man's Beach or something. It was an old wood boat. I think it was a trawler. I wonder what the story is with that. That was like 10 years ago. It's gone now. You know, we fish this spot in the gut here. We'll fish it at 25 knot northeast. But not in anything west or northwest, or even east isn't so good. But northeast is blocked by the beach. Where the fish were biting yesterday, not so protected. It's like another mile away from the beach. And the further away from the beach you get, the worse it is with the wind blowing. But that's the beauty of the spring fishery here, is that they come into this, they come into the gut here, and you can get out here and fish it. It's a really gnarly wind. Predominant wind is, in the wintertime, is northeast. Storm wind is southeast, but, you know, I'm talking about fishing the storm. And a westerly is like an unusual storm. It's always nasty when it turns west. It's going to blow west today. Evento Rhino Outdoors! And what's up? Manual pump with an electric pump. The boat has a fuel pump that runs on a cam. Like, there's a cam in there that runs a mechanical fuel pump. And then there's an ejector pump as well that runs on the power of the engine shafts. You know, it has its own shaft. Both of them do, I suppose. I did. My mechanic friend helped me with he gave me a pulse pump. It's like an inline pump on the fuel line upstream of the rake horse. So I can use it for a number of things. Plywood number 2. But yeah, I have an additional pump on now. bite? I can't imagine. Are you serious? That's awful, fly one. Well, thank God it didn't get you a little higher up to the left, huh? Flesh wound, huh? But they didn't cut your leg off? You're not going to have a peg leg? That's, you know, you're going to shoot yourself in the kneecap. You could be like a real sea captain with a peg leg. Get you a wooden leg out of a, make it out of hardwood. That would be super authentic. That's good, fly one. Praise God that it wasn't worse. I do a lot of firearm stuff myself. Do a lot of target practice, do a lot of hunting. And I've come to the conclusion that I don't ever want to get shot. Not even with a 22 or a pellet gun. I'd rather be shot with a pellet gun than a 22. But we'll see what we got out here today. Looks fishy. There's a couple galls around right here at the top of the gut. About a 10 knot northeast wind. Just like Noah said, that's good. Maybe we can get a few fish caught before it goes northwest on us here. Let's see. We're almost. I'm gonna get in the gut here where I'm gonna get out of the shallows. I'm gonna drop my gear down pretty deep. Good fish, unusually deep yesterday. Staying on the outside. It was a good day. Washington Slayer. I don't want to list the numbers. That's not gonna help me out if a bunch of boats come up here. Everybody wants to know how many. It was good. There's like, if I could get 3 or 4 today, that would be fine. That'd be good. But I can set up this code for you. It's like, okay, it's like 3 to 5, good, 5 to 10, really good, more than 10, outstanding, more than 20. Excellent. Fantastic. Haven't seen anything like that this year. Not worried about you, Patrick. Kind of looks like some kings on the sounder up here. I see the little mark of the king salmon. I'm not fishing here. Maybe on the way in. It's kind of a bummer about setting deep at low tide. If I set deep at low tide, for me to get back into safe water, I gotta pick up my gear. I like that. It's alright. It's gonna blow northeast. We can fish out here in some heavy wind. It's the north and the west, northwest, southwest. It's probably the worst. West ain't good either though. West, southwest, no good. North sent a 40-foot boat running on the north wind on Sunday. Said the 40-footer was out here. He came running back in for the north wind. No good. Remove the mechanical pump, he says. I don't know, I like my mechanical pump. It's cute. I got an original manufacturer one off my spare engine. but they're really cheap, you know. Like I ordered a, if I could have found like an upgraded one that was like $100, I'd have ordered it. But the only ones I could find were $30, so I ordered a $30 one. Maybe I could get one from Perkins. Probably be like $200 from Perkins. Then you got to ship it from England too. Oh! Well, I hope that guy was reading his Bible, put his trust in Jesus, then it's okay. Feel bad for the little girl too. Yeah, it takes a certain amount of strength to hold it. I shot a full automatic when I was a kid. Not a little kid though. Maybe I was a little kid. You know, I met Oliver North when I was a kid. Growing up in Virginia, the gun range, the indoor gun range, Oliver North was doing like a bulletproof vest demo or whatever. I think it was around that time. Got to shoot the full auto. It's really hard to keep it down. It wants to go up, that's for sure. Good morning, Tex. That's what I remember. Mr. Hogan, we're out here. It's not as nice. Nice. Look at this. Looks fishable though. I mean, give it a shot. It's supposed to get worse. I don't like that part. That's not the best part. It's supposed to get worse. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, we're in a good position to fish. There's a few white caps starting, but yeah, not too bad. Right here is where I was telling you, like, we can fish here. It's kind of protected. You got the beach. The cape blocks the wind right here. But where we want to fish is not going to be so nice, I bet. The cape and no block of the wind out there. Yeah, it'll get rougher as we poke out around the cape. But let's do it. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Hogan! Hooking it up with the gift memberships. I've been doing a really terrible job of membership content, but Mr. Hogan's trying to help me out. Thank you! Yeah, it looks terrible outside. It doesn't look nice at all. Who got in? We got Fly One Moto, Scooter Fishing, Trending Live TV, and Queen Possum is in. What's up? Alright, yeah, let's do this thing. I don't even think we had any baits out. We could put a bait out this morning though. Nothing like losing a fish on a herring early in the morning. Let's put one out there anyway. Let's put a toothpick in the bait. We caught a nice big one on herring yesterday in the morning. Just like that, just a little bit. Don't want them to be bent like crazy or this flasher won't spin. Let's see. Where's my other? Okay, we got everything we want now here. Okay. We got everything. Ooh. Looks breezy, alright. Not too bad though. Should be able to at least get a little bit of fishing done here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just see what we can do. Oh my goodness, the rain is coming down on the phone, man. one that kills my arm, man. So I gotta hold it with my lip. Woo! Almost brings tears to my eyes. It's just because I'm a wind. It's not that bad. Just a big wind. That bait on this one. Third spot. Good one to run bait on. Get your head, jam your little head in there. I know Patrick loves these things. That's how we got it. That toothpick almost straight, but a little bend. 2 little beads and a 8-aught claw point. Who's that? Who's that? My flasher go. What is happening? Where are you? Alright, what's going on this one? I don't have time to mess around with stuff. Guys out of the rain, my phone got smashed. I kind of want to be able to use it if I need it. That might sound. Get out of there. I got leaders in. Oh my gosh, the fish have got the. Give me that. King salmon stuck on there. Gotta get off my spoon. Get back in there. That's a good quality of problems right there, people. That's what I call that. There, I wasn't tangled all up here. Get off. Try, please. Alright, here we go. throw another one of these. Yeah, let's put it on. Well, we'll start with this, because this was working good yesterday at the start. Keep it in there. Almost got him out. This one up. Let's put it on this one, another green one. Right here. Oh, I forgot to put the bag on. What do I do? Give me this one out of the crack. That's what I do. Give me that. Yes. Here we go. We're fishing now. We're in business now. Fishable. We got the gear out. Nothing's broken yet. Everything seems chill. Got all our gear ready. I forgot to put this metal flasher out on the end there. It's alright, we'll get that on the next go round. Let's wrap some of this stuff up while we're still. Wrap that up. These are really good lures. Wrap that up. Sometimes a sea lion comes through and you just want anything that's good. Take that one up. Snag on things, snag it up. Get this one inside. Wrap this one up. All these puppies inside, get that old herring out of there. That'll be gross. It's already gross. It'll be worse. Put these up. These are good lures right here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go back inside where it's relatively nice compared to this area. Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. Ooh, hush. A little bit of weather out there today. My gracious. My gracious. Global Marine. Yeah, nice, Jim. Well, you know your business. Remember you told me that plastic wasn't as strong as steel. I thought it was, and I looked it up. Nope, definitely not. Steel's better. There. Whoa, thank you so much. Let's see if they're still out here. I think we're going to get at least one pass on the spot here. Nothing biting on the first, run out the gut with a couple of hooks out there. We didn't get nothing yet. It's definitely more turbulent than it was yesterday. My wallet up here so I don't forget or lose it. But, Little snotty nose. Keep you guys plugged in. I tried to get the phone charged up this morning, and one of the chargers at my house hardly does anything to it. The light comes on, but that's it. Thanks, Marty. Who's this? Anton 59, what's up? Thanks, Mr. Hogan. Thanks for helping. Gonna get another piece of antique furniture my wife saved from the side of the room. Woo. Yeah, we don't have antiques in here. My mom was big into the junk stores. I used to go to junk stores all the time with my mom. That's what we call them, junk stores. You know what? I shop at Sheena's Thrifty Treasures, though. She's like an online junk store for jewelry. Hello, from Washington State, Washington. Well, we're out here today, Shannon. It's not so nice, but we got our hooks down. We're pretending like we know what they're going to bite on, because we caught a few yesterday, but it might not be the same today. Hey, Shannon, I had a North Pacific spoon with the welded ring just popped right off of it yesterday. I didn't realize until after fishing that, no hook on that sucker because the ring came off. Thanks a lot, Pacific Net and Twine. Look at what you've done. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, man. I'll let you know about the oil. That's the main thing, you know, the blood of the engine needs to be correct. I was thinking about buying a rebuild kit. It would sure be nice if I could like get some money back in the bank here before I keep spending it on parts. But if the engine's burning up all the oil, I gotta do something about it. I don't see a lot of blue. I'm seeing blue smoke on the startup, and it's starting slow. So I don't know what the deal. This boat never started slow before. It just needs to crank over a bunch of times before it kicks off. Like, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds or something. Crank, 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 crank. And then I don't want to keep cranking, so I stop and wait. Crank, 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 nothing. Crank, crank. Then it starts up and it sounds good. But it doesn't really want to fire right up. Alright, I'm marking a little blue fuzz on the bottom, little blue mark. Suspicious to me. It looks suspicious to me, like it could be the one. Sometimes that's what the kings look like down there. Little blue trailers. You'd think they'd be red bars, but a lot of times they just appear as little blue berries down there, little blue stuff coming up off the bottom. Yep, got him. He's on there. Got him. That was king salmon, little school of them. See him on that one with the bell. That one with the bell is the killer. Looked like more than one fish to me. He's on there. Let's let him chew on it for a minute. Is that greedy? So like, hopefully more will get on it. Catch more. There's so many hooks down there. Come on. Get on there. No sea lions around either. Not yet. Watch them hit that white one. You know, we put all that daggone green and pink stuff out there, and now they're probably biting the white ones. They were definitely on white yesterday morning. Let's see. What we got here? Yeah. They're definitely on the white yesterday. Okay. Had a pretty solid thump. You know, we were getting some little ones yesterday, too. Let's see what the size of this is. It's all slimy. Get off of there, slime. causing problems. Ah! Ah, the fish is causing problems. Get out of here. That's a nice one. Oh, here we go with the hurting of the left arm. Oh my goodness! Yeah! Oh, came off the hook. Watch out for that. Don't let him off the hook. Oh, got one, got one. Boom! Saved a short. Saved a short. Short video. Come on. Give me that short. Think, got it now. Yeah! Let's go fishing. Yeah, on the white one again. If I put 2 oars below the metal flasher, can I get them to come up 2 spreads to get the metal? Tied that thing right in a knot. Powder there. Take it. That's what we need. Make some money around here. Where's my knife? There's my knife. Get my little bite, little lug bite with this. Alright. Back inside. This is gnarly out here. This is good gnarly weather. Don't like it. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Thank you, Mattis. We're here. We try to catch a fish. Churchy, what's up? Once you guys plugged in. Out here, 15 fathoms again. I've seen those suckers. It looked like more than one to me. I don't know why we only caught one. At least we got a nice one out of it. Glad I left that white lure on. They might not have hit that green one. Probably would have. Fight with a bunch of lingcod and rockfish. I don't want to go out there for lingcod and rockfish. Mark a little school of something down there. Doesn't look like kings. Could be. What's up, fishing dudes? 2 salmon now, starting to run. Winter Springs on the bar. happened? I gotta scroll back. Scroll back. Get back. Get back. Get back. No problem, Anton. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. No, I see you, Jim. Thank you, Fish. I've had a 100. Let's go. Okay. I wish it was nicer weather, but it's fishable right now. We got one that pays for the trip, and then some. It's a good size one. See if we can pick up some more. Any more out here? Pump the old bilge out here. Put on gloves. Ooh, I don't like gloves. I have a hard time holding on to stuff with gloves on, especially when I'm using that fish scent, that jelly stuff. It's like might as well be Vaseline. Makes everything slippery. If you got it on your hands, on your bare skin, you can wipe it off, but it gets on those vinyl gloves, and then you can't hold on to anything. Not very much water in the bilge. That's good. King salmon think they can migrate up in here and not get caught. They're wrong. I'm here, I'm ready. Let's go. It's time to eat. Breakfast time, fishy! Leather gloves. Yeah, it's soaking wet out there. They just get wet. Everybody wants me to wear gloves. I wear gloves when the fishing gets heavy. If I'm getting more than like 20 fish a day, I start wearing gloves. So for coho salmon, I usually wear gloves. Trump salmon, I wear gloves. King salmon, you get more dexterity without the gloves for fighting them on the leader too. You know, I don't have a fishing reel with a drag. I have to let the line out with my hands. It's easier to let it slip between my fingers than with the gloves on. Once you get a certain amount of fish caught, you ain't worried about it anymore, but we're not to that point yet. Watching the lines, expecting to get another bite, but this is the same way it was yesterday. We kind of just hit one right away, and then we're thinking that it's going to be wide open, and we don't get anything else. Gonna be quite a bit more rough going back. I got the wind right behind me, kind of riding it out away from the beach. When I turn around, it's not gonna be so pretty. It's not too bad though, I don't think. Like there is white caps now, a little bit. There we go. You guys can watch that spring. That's the one that usually gets a bite. That one with the bell on it. I like that one a lot. Cousin Jim, what's up? Thanks, Jim. Get that video edited. gonna be a good sculpin video? I'll check it out. We caught one right away and now been trolling for like 20 minutes, haven't got anything. We did good yesterday. I just got my own notification that I'm live. Thanks, YouTube. Cuttlefish? I don't have any cuttlefish. I got some white assassins out there. I don't have any other ones. Just one or two up high on the spread. I've been getting them with that white, pearl white one and the green and pink, so I got those down there now. One herring too. Out on the pork float. You know what might work good right now is those needlefish things, the bucktails. They look like needlefish. They usually work good when there's some needlefish around. Like magic. Where's that word again? Yeah, the octopus style. Yeah, the boat better be running good. I don't want to be out here drifting around in the daggone 30-knot wind this afternoon. Supposed to blow pretty good after 1. Pretty much golden as long as it's blowing northeast like this. We could always hide in the gut. Out here by the tip of this racetrack reef where it gets rough. A lot of times there's some big fish swirling around out here though. There's kind of current coming out of the bay and then there's a reef and Charles Boswell, we're in Alaska. Too much snow in the northeast. Yeah, it's supposed to snow here. We got 2 inches last night. We had 5 feet in January, so you're not gonna get my sympathy. Talk to me when you got 5 feet. Although I know everything shuts down. I'm from Virginia originally. I know a little bit about it. From the southeast. Eastern seaboard, originally. Been hanging out here for like 20 years. I used to fish in this kind of weather in my little Nordic tug and my 26-footer. This stuff is like life and death in that boat, man. It is not good at all. This one, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's okay. Marking some bait fish down there on this corner. See if any kings are around. They're definitely around yesterday. yesterday on the low tide. It was all the, after the tide started coming in, those lingcod, they got after us. Uh, 32-footer. 32-foot Nordic tube. No, not Nordic tube. Monterey Clipper. Thinking a lot about my old boat because Killian's going to probably run it. That'll be interesting. Come on, give me the boat. Turn a little bit left, and we'll hook back around to the right. On the board with one. Marty, it was pretty good fishing yesterday. Nothing crazy, but it was good. Got a couple of nice sized ones. Yeah, this time of year it's usually pretty good. The problem is the weather. Like there's gale coming, gale force, a couple days of galing, and then at least it's not solid shut down. On into next week it doesn't look good again. I hope they give us an extension on the season. It ends on March 15th unless they decide to give us more time to fish. But the reason they closed it on March 15th a bunch of years ago is because fishing was so bad, they closed it to conserve the fish. It seemed to me that like this is a really good time to conserve some more fish. We'll see what they do. They might maybe they'll close. I heard they were catching the wrong fish down at there's certain rivers of concern, and they test the fish for genetics, and apparently they got the wrong fish down by Petersburg. Maybe they'll close it down there and keep it open on the outside. I hope. I don't know. That's something that they have been doing on the extensions. They close the inside and open the outside. We're outside, so. Patrick! Oh yeah, the Ides of March. Don't eat any hemlock looking food. If you see hemlock leaves in it, don't eat it. Was that right, or did they stab that guy with knives? I don't know. Those old Bible times rulers were getting stabbed all the time. Stabbed in the back, chopped up, thrown in the dungeon, poisoned. I guess these days you get hit by a smart bomb. A guy in Mexico got shot up by a helicopter, I guess. Alright, we're off the drag now. We're making our turn to go back around. Come back around now. See what we can do. Yeah, out here it's gnarly. The currents all meet up with each other out here, and you're way offshore, and sometimes there's a lot of fish. Sometimes you come out here and go to turn around and they really hit you. Put them on all your hooks. That's what we're hoping for. so nice going the other way, but this way not so nice. Let's see what we got. I mean, it's great when you got the waves behind you. They kind of lure you out. They're like, oh yeah, just keep going. It's nice out. Oh, real nice. And then you turn around. It's like, oh no! Hard on the equipment too. It pulls on the lines really hard. If it gets really rough, I just run 2 lines. I don't use those floating things. As the waves are like hit the floats and pull really hard on the wire, sometimes they break off. It's not worth it if they're gonna break off. My line's not in real good shape either. I need to fix it. Probably would have fixed it this morning if I could have found my pliers. This one on the starboard side is really bad. Once we get away from that, we're right on the corner of this reef here. Once we get off the corner, it won't be so bad. Yeah, Marty says it's still nice. Nice enough. The wind is kind of blowing with the current right now, and it's blocked by the land a little bit. When it turns around to the north on the incoming tide, that's not good. And anything from the west is not good. Northwest is usually survivable, but west or southwest is awful. South's not real nice either because it bucks right up. It's like right, it's a south wind, it's like right on my side of the swell. Try coming back in a little bit shallower on the back tack. I wonder if old Sam Demert will come back out here. Seems like it's been an afternoon bite. Yesterday was pretty steady though. Try coming back around a little bit shallower this time. We're in 100 feet of water right now. About 16 fathoms. I want to try and get it 80 feet. There's 94 foot. 92. here, coffee. Rough. I don't care what you say. I can't set a coffee cup on the table. It's rough. One summer I fished all summer down in Southeast. I would pick flowers every week, wildflowers, and then I set the wildflower vase on my counter. And if it got knocked over, I'd go in. I didn't make much money that year. Here we go, 86 feet of water. Four feet, 83. I will hit the bottom at about 72 feet. Stay out of 70 feet of water. Kind of rocky around here, this spot. Is the Starlink messing up? Did I go to the pixels? We get involved pixely. Sometimes when the waves are bad, the Starlink can't catch the signal. The boat's going like this, so the Starlink is just having a hard time. Nice and clear. All right, good. Thanks. Yeah, it ought to be interesting when we catch something. We have to go out there. I know it doesn't look like much on the camera, but it's something happening. It's pretty flat, but there's also these little like wind waves coming at me. No big. Really big seas are kind of scary, you know. These ones are really irritating. Here's a good one. This boat moves around a lot, you know. It does this and like this. It's got a real sharp nose and round sides, so it rolls around in it, but it doesn't get slammed, you know, it rides them. Uh-oh, there's a school of rockfish or something here. Catch a bunch of rockfish. Coming up too. A bunch of little fish coming up off the bottom. Look at them right here. Bad rockfish. Stay away. Yeah, 32-foot boat like this, just big enough. My old 26-foot Nordic tug, this would be like an absolute nightmare. Just totally not cool at all. Thank God, praise God, he sent me this boat, because this one is seaworthy for this kind of stuff. Very seaworthy. I saw it happen. Mr. Hogan hooked it up. No check out some of my members only videos. Wilson not on board. I left him at home because it's rough and exhaust fumes. I'm not so sure the boat's safe for an animal down below right now. I got the air circulating. I got a door here, a door over there, but down there there's just the one portal, you know. Don't want the dog to get asphyxiated. Hard to tell if I'm getting a bite because the boat's rocking around, the lines are moving a lot. There's been some big fish though. They're all the heavies, we'll know. It's harder to tell with the floats. Usually I can tell, it's not that rough yet. Exhaust gasket donut. I don't think I got one of those, man. I just got a piece of flex pipe on in my exhaust line in mine. So there's a seam between the flex pipe and the engine, and then there's a seam between the flex pipe and the exhaust pipe itself. Yeah, it might have a small leak in one of those two seams. I worked on them, so I know it's not like an egregious leak. So I'm wondering if my exhaust manifold might be cracked or something. Either way, it's fishable. I guess it wouldn't be the worst way to go. Die of exhaust fumes, you never even know it. But I haven't felt lightheaded or anything. I don't know. My eyes have been stinging a little bit, so I've been keeping my windows and doors open. See a little bit of smoke on the startup. I don't see any smoke like right now. See a couple little specks on the sonar up higher. A little suspicious. Probably nothing. In the morning yesterday we caught one nice big one up high early in the morning. Hit the top hook. It's already less rough as we get closer to the beach. Nicer in here. Still a good fishing area. That's where we caught most of the fish right in here. Much nicer here. At the very end of the drag, it's pretty gnarly. Totally normal. The rougher it gets, the less distance away from the beach you can get. Yeah, Patrick, the camera lens is messed up. It's not. It's got one of those screen protectors, and then there's like diesel and crud in between the glass and the. If you look with this camera, I don't think you can see anything. This one. That's the screen. I don't see anything. But this camera makes it look like it's super smoky. At night, when the light's on, it looks terrible. It looks like really smoky. something in the water. I don't know what it is. There's something down there. Hopefully it's not rockfish and lingcod. It's a big problem. I was watching Judah fish one year down there around Craig, and it was like, man, there were so many like baby halibut and rockfish. It was like all day long, every hook, baby halibut, rockfish, all day long, baby halibut, rockfish. Sometimes we get a lot of little halibut around here too, but usually the rockfish aren't too bad. They got a different kind of rockfish down there that's like infested in the area. Lots of them. Got these brown ones with the yellow tail all over. Thick. Yeah. I don't want to either. Not really. Gotcha. Time now, we get another bite. It's pretty steady yesterday. We're getting about 1 an hour. In the morning we got them mostly at the bottom of the gut, and then in the afternoon we got them more over here where we're at now. Like they were biting pretty good, just need to get on top of them yesterday. That's wonderful, LM. Get out of here. I gotta time you out for that. Very bad. Come on! Going over a little rock pile here. Any king salmon in that rock pile? And Katie's home. Anybody? Nice over here. Good weather right here compared to over there on the corner. Don't really have to worry about my fish drying out right now. It's not sunny. Once I turn the boat, with the waves behind me, I'm going to go out there and clean that fish. I don't want to deal with any of this weather. Yeah, I got a nice one on board. I bet you can get some more. God willing. Tuesday. I don't have any real responsibilities on Tuesday. Wednesday I got Bible study, and Sunday I get to go to church. Every other day, just go home and eat dinner. Took some deer meat out for dinner tonight. Ground deer hindquarter, it said on the bag. Lenora Choppe! Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Fishing's been getting a lot better here. Yesterday was pretty good. There's no reason why they won't come in here today. Slowing down a little bit. We're getting back into the zone. And we got that other one. And it's less windy too. I see my lines are kind of blowing back quite a bit. Slow down. Let's have another bite. See if we can find another school of fish. Quiet today. Guess it's still early. 9:53. Haven't gotten all fired up yet. Did anybody else go over to Zyros last night? He was trying so hard to catch those squid. He's not catching the squid. I don't think he caught anything. Come on, more fish. Come on, where the fish is at? I guess yesterday was kind of slow too. We got two right away yesterday on the first pass. No, we got one nice big one, and then we got two little ones. And then it took us a while to find the second one, and then they started biting better in the afternoon. I was hoping since we changed all the gear, we got the gear the way they would bite it yesterday, that we'd come right out here and start hammering them today, but not hammering right now. day. Hello, Pear Coops. Okay, Kai, Christy, hello. Thank you for coming. Nice weather over here in this spot. Not so nice further out. Gonna fish right in here. Where we caught that other one. Fish, don't fake on me, bite your hook. There it is, Sandro! We're just talking about how you didn't catch anything last night. You're all fired up. You gonna fish tonight? Aren't you supposed to be installing ovens and stuff right now? You gotta keep making money for the strip bait. This dude. And I got one fish on the first pass, Ira, like right away. And then nothing. So I'm pounding back through the waves and the wind and the chop. I don't know, I might have a bunch of rockfish and stuff on my hooks. I didn't see any king salmon biting though. Someone's sending me something. Patrick sending me a picture of oh, no, it's Royal. Royal is sending me pictures. Boy! Well, I might be home a little earlier today. It's supposed to get not good weather later on. Good. Headed to catch bait. No, I'm trolling right now. Trolling. I got one salmon. I actually need to clean that sucker. If you hold on for a minute, I'll be out there and clean it. As soon as I turn my boat to the west and stop having to deal with this wind and stuff, I guess it's not really windy anymore. Not ready to clean it yet. In a minute. Give me a minute and I'll clean it. Let's see what she's got in her belly. Yeah, no, we don't catch bait. I buy bait. Sometimes in the spring I catch bait, I guess. But I got herring and they sell it in packs. Packs of herring. Got one herring out there right now. Really didn't seem to do me much good yesterday, so. Yeah, we're in Alaska and we're trolling for the king salmon. AMP. He is stuff like this kind of stuff. Got the hook right there, see? Sometimes it works. When they want to bite and they come around, you can catch them with pretty much anything. They're not around, you can't catch them. Sometimes they're not in the mood to bite, you can't catch them, doesn't matter what you put on. trick is finding them and getting them to bite when they don't want to. You need to catch more. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. I stream 6 days a week mostly. Unless it's bad weather. Fish almost year round here. Any second now we can run into another one here. The weather's really nice here in the gut. I like this. Do this all day. Catch a few fish, that'd be nice too. Catching a snoot. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Northern California is a little ways off, not too far. I wonder how far it is. It's probably about 1,200 miles or something. Maybe not that far. Yeah, probably about that much. 800 miles, 1,000 miles. Hawaii is like 2,500 and some miles. Russia is 3,800 miles, I think. I'm in Southeast Alaska, right here. Yeah, just hold on a minute. I'm going to turn the boat, and then I'll go out there and clean that fish. Position. Old Gary and Shannon must have to work today. Not Zyro though. There's Thomas Garabino. I saw you over at Anyfin. I was wondering about you. He went through the ice all the way. Is he still alive? I was in there. He's talking about he got a busted knee. Sounded like maybe his leg went through, but did he go all the way? That ice he was on looked terrible. Talking about need a piece of plywood to get out on the ice. Don't go out on the ice if you need plywood. That's bad, man. He said he had open water on both sides of it. Come on, Thomas, what happened? Zyro didn't even say anything about it. I was on there. He's talking about how he got wet and stuff. I'm assuming that that's all. His leg went through. But I didn't watch the whole thing. I had to come to work. Turn my boat right here. Josie! Did he fall his leg in or did he go all the way in again? Josie, give me the scoop, Josie! What happened? Was he swimming in the lake with the fish again or did his leg go through only? Leg going through is one thing. Going all the way in twice in a month, that's really bad. We're going to change our Anyfin practice so that it's not so endangered. the important thing is he's okay. If I was gonna fall through the ice, I'd want a lot of views for that. I mean, he did not get a lot of views from the last time he fell through the ice. He should have had more. I don't give you any credit for that kind of stuff. Got the boat pointed in a lovely direction. Gears just trolling right along. Let's go clean that fish, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting right back up. Need just a moment. Where's Cindy? I don't even see the Cindy. What happened to Cindy? I can't see her. Hold on, I'll be back. Put on the gloves. Put on the gloves. Oh, there she is, Cindy! Get the glove. Oh, man. Yeah, yesterday fishing was good. Today, starting off kind of slow. We got one, though. Let's go clean that puppy. Go cut that sucker up and then slice him and dice him. They don't buy them with the guts in. We got to get the guts out for the processor because they hold on to them for a while. They become semi-stable. They last a long time on ice if you get the guts out of them. So that's what we're dealing with here. The king salmon. Oh, blackmouth they call them. See how they got the black. Woo. Not a bad fish. I'll take it. Take it on. You got anything in his stomach? I don't think so. This one's a hen. Female. They call the females hens and they call the males bucks. I guess I am they. Just say we. That's how we call them. Oh, I got blood right on the screen, you guys. Look out for the blood. Well, I might not be catching very much right now, but I did good yesterday, so I got a nice box of fish. If it's slow, I won't feel bad about quitting early to go sell either. That's nice too. Wash this sucker off. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. If you don't mind subscribing to my channel, sometimes I don't get any subscribers, so it would be nice if you could help me out. Pretty please. Thank you so much. If anybody likes to race with the duck, You gotta go to Cindy's channel. She's the duck racing champion of the world. The box has got quite a few fish in it. That's a good deal. Here we go. Back to the cabin where we could relax in peace, harmony with the engine. Yes, very nice. Who's that? Clipper, what's up? Woo, it's kind of chilly. You guys got a big old drop of blood coming right down the side of your face here. It just. Oh, it's still on there. Hold on. Just got it. Okay. Let's go back for another pass. What the heck? Why not? Yeah, you see it now? Got it! Make this turn here. We better check our hooks, see how many of these trash fish we got on. I don't know. Maybe I don't have any trash fish. I bet I do. You're welcome, Cindy. Come on, fish, what the heck, man? I bet we got trash fish on there. I got all kinds of ling cod and stuff hanging out on there. I don't want that fish blood. You know what it tastes like? Apples. King salmon blood, apple. You get the slime. Maybe not so much the blood. The blood probably tastes irony, but the slime on them, and they smell kind of like apples. They're special, that's for sure. King salmon or something else. Yeah, I guess we better check our lines here while we're at it. Let's go ahead and look. It's nice and calm. I was watching the sonar the whole way back. I didn't really see nothing too exciting. It's kind of dumb anyway. You watch the sonar and then when you see the fish, it's like, oh, there's a fish, and it bites on there. You're like, yep, there it is. Looks like that's kind of like, yeah. What do we got on here? Something? Nothing? I bet we got some ling cod on there. The ling cod, they don't pull real hard. They just grab it and hang on. That's the ling cod right there. The ling cod. Whoa, ling cod. Look, he's got teeth. You guys see his teeth? Oh my goodness. Try and bite you. There was a ling cod on there, I was correct. It's kind of malfunctioning on me. Cider! Get a ling cod! Let's check this one as well. Check this. Well, we checked this one once, so I better check it again. Another link pad on the bottom hook. A little bit bigger here. This one. Yeah. Straight to link pad. Subscribe to the link pad. Oh, watch out for the link pad. That's a non-target. Bad link pad. Bad. Oh, very bad. Oh, look at this. Oh my, he just tangled all kinds of stuff up there. We'll survive. That's why I don't show you guys the link card usually. They make too much trouble. Better check the floats too, since we're getting all these link out on. Check this one too. Kind of chilly. Kind of cold, man. I guess it's only cold because it's wet. It's not really. Temperature's not really cold. Guys, hold on to that for a minute. Link card on all the bottom hooks. Every bottom hook gets a link card. I'm not bringing them in this time, doggone it. This is a bigger one. That's why I made this thing up and then I didn't deploy it the last time. I'm gonna deploy it this time. Here we go. Give me that. It's daggone hooked on you. This one, this one. Oh yeah, can I get it to go out? Shoot, it's out to me. Okay. One more line to check here. One more checky. Stuff's a mess around here. Let's take these inside. Look in a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. We're over here, you guys. Catch all the fish yesterday? What the heck? Huh? Well, they really hate that one. What did you catch anything on that one? Everything is out there. Thanks for stopping by. You guys like and subscribe. Do me a favor and subscribe so I get at least like a couple subscribers. Rafikum. Behal. Richard. Thanks for coming.